Hi, and welcome to week 8 of Fairytale Challenge training. And this is a very special week because it's my 100th episode as Wilderness Runner 210. Okay, and also along with it being my 100th episode, this week's princess is Mulan, which is very exciting for me because Mulan is one of my costumes for princess. Not princess at Disney. I will be running 13.1 miles for time here at home before I go to Disney. And I chose Mulan, or a Mulan-themed costume as my outfit. I'm trying to bound. I'm still learning this whole bounding thing. Bound is Mushu, so I've got my blue and my red sparkle skirt, and you can't see it because it's covered up by this, but I've got this yellow here for that yellow that he has. So we're testing out this costume today, see how it goes. I haven't ran in this whole garb yet. So I'm going to be doing what I did the other day, running a mile warm-up around my yard so my dogs can get some time outside, and then I'll be going inside and doing a critical velocity workout, which is the pace that I can sustain for 30 minutes. And I believe it's 3 minutes at that pace and then a minute jog or walk or whatever I'm feeling. So, and then I do a cool down. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Very excited for this week. Here we are once again, treadmill. And I almost forgot, one important part of my costume for Mushu is Cricket. Got a little Cricket. I kind of decided to do a little sidekick theme with all of my costumes. So for Mushu, it's Cricket. So I'll have a little Cricket right here. And I'll get started on this workout. Little Cricky and me got through that critical velocity workout. It felt good, felt hard like it should, but it was good. As I mentioned in last week's video, last week and this week were originally, switched, but because I'm traveling, I had to do that 8-mile long run last week. So this week is just going to be probably 3 days of running, today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, because we're flying out Thursday. So, and I don't know how much working out I'm going to be able to do where we're going because there's snow, but I'm hoping to use it as an opportunity to actually get back into doing some Peloton. That's the nice thing about that Peloton app is they have, workouts, just body weight workouts, which are great. You don't have to worry about bringing any equipment. You just, use your own body weight. And a lot of the runner-specific workouts also are like that too. So, and I haven't been Pelotoning like I used to, so I need to get back into that because it really does make a difference. And you're running, you feel stronger when you run. So the outfit seemed to run well. Oh my goodness, my Scouters is wanting to go sniff over here, I think. Oh boy. Oh yes, okay, let's make sure everyone knows you've been here. Outfit worked out well. I think this will be fine for when I go to run. The only thing that might be different when I actually go to run it, it'll be, beginning of February, and I might need to actually wear full leggings because depending on how cold it is. But I've got all the different lengths, so it should be fine. So I will check in with you at my only other workout this week as I get ready to travel for the holidays. Slight change of scenery. So we are visiting my husband's parents here in Washington State. Running update. My plan was to do that 5K workout the day before we left. I don't know what I was thinking. I had so much to do to get ready to come here that I did not have time to run. So definitely going to be slacking on the miles until we get back, which is not too far into next week, so it'll be fine. It'll take a few days. I did Peloton this morning before we came over to their house, and I could tell I haven't done any strength training in a while. But it was good. Felt good. And now I'm going for a little walk down their road. But I thought I'd, with this beautiful scenery, close out this video. Here, talking about Mulan. Love the cartoon, and this is another instance where the live action I enjoyed too. Not quite as much as I enjoyed the live action of Aladdin, but the Mulan live action was pretty good. But what I got to thinking about when I was watching those movies was how, Mulan, especially in the cartoon, well, in live action too, she was trying to do, what was expected of her, go to the matchmaker, be the woman that everyone expected her to be, but that she clearly had a different path. And it got me to thinking how sometimes I think we see other believers, other Christians, doing certain things, and we're like, oh, that's what's expected of me. I need to do the same thing they're doing. But that couldn't be farther from the truth. God has given us different gifts, different talents, different everything. Kind of like we talked about, I guess that was last week, our differences, and there's a different path that He has for each of us, different ways He's going to use us from someone else. There's never a reason, I think, to compare ourselves to other people. So, of course, I found some Bible verses. And one of them, actually, I was like, man, that's a really, really good one. So, of course, Jeremiah 29:11. I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you, give you plans for a hope and a future, Sometimes it's hard to trust in that, but it's truth, The one that really jumped out at me when I read it and thought it was so good in relation to the story of Mulan was from Esther 4:14. Perhaps you were born for such a time as this. You think of the story of Esther, and when Malachi says that to her, she was put in a situation she never thought she'd be put in. But it was for such a great purpose. And I was like, man, that's a good comparison to the story of Mulan. I mean, I'm sure in her wildest dreams she never thought that she'd be, choosing to disguise herself and go save China. Part of the reason being, that she cared for her father and didn't want to see her father have to go through that again. So the story of Esther, sacrificing, herself for her people, I thought was a pretty good comparison. In Romans it says all things work together for the good of those who love God and called according to His purpose, His purpose, not maybe what we would see for ourselves, but what He sees for us, and it's always going to be way grander than we ever could imagine. Let's see what else we got. Trust in the Lord with all into your heart and lean not on your own understanding. A lot of people know that one. So I guess that's my takeaway from Mulan. I probably should turn around at some point and head back, but then I'll be walking into the sun, so we'll keep going this way. That's my takeaway. Just don't ever compare God's plan for you to someone else's plan. He's got something special for each and every one of us, So I hope everyone's training is going well. I'm going to try not to freeze. It was single digits this morning here, which just means that the pretty snow gets to hang around a little bit longer. And we can, get cozy by the fire. So yes, like this video, comment if you have any thoughts about what what you see for your future and what you think His purpose is for you. And be sure to subscribe to see what princess we're doing next week. Next week is a real interesting one. And I am grateful that I've gotten to 100 videos as Wilderness Runner 210. It's pretty awesome. I can't believe I've made this many. So I'll see everybody next week, and always remember that you are his masterpiece.